Under normal circumstances, I don't know what the fuck's gone on, to be honest, in the last minute or two. Could you start us clapping, please? We'll get Nick Crooks on. Come on, everyone. 2 acts in this section. Nick Crooks.
All right. Recently found out I've been lied to my whole life. It's not illegal to take your own sweets into a cinema. Even if my mum told me it was. I remember the trips to the cinema. My mum would come in with 2 Morrison's bags full of contraband. I'm lying, they were Netto bags, because we were poor. Them bags will be filled with things like umps, which is a flump, a Reddo, which is a Freddo, and an Udge, which is a Galaxy Caramel. You guys have obviously never shopped at Netto before. And she'd say to me, my brother, stick them to your bodies so we can get through cinema customs. While she's stuffing Panda Pops in her bra. Nobody likes a warm Panda Pop. And it's come to my attention that it's not illegal, and after being part of a Pablo Escobar type smuggling ring as a child, I'm not poor, but I still like to strap shit to my 4-year-old. Just see how much crap I can get on him before he keels over. Like a sick game at Buckaroo, just for me. And I've left it long enough. We'll address the shirt. I wear the shirt for 2 reasons. 1, I fucking like it. 2, if this ever goes tits up, are you going to remember me for the shirt? Yes, I am aware it looks like Neil Buchanan's spunk. For those of you who don't know, he presented a show called Art Attack back in the 90s. That joke might make sense now. Fun fact about Neil Buchanan, he likes to get naked for his wife, stand at the foot of the bed, paint little pictures on his body, and goes, "This is an art attack. This is an art attack. This is art attack." Then he fucks her to the theme tune. Sometimes he lets the talking head watch. And if he's struggling in foreplay, his wife will say, "If you're struggling with this part, you might want to get your parents involved." And there's them days when he's just beat from a day on set at Art Attack and he can't muster the strength to pleasure his wife. So he just chucks her a dildo made from a fairy liquid bottle and says, "There's one I made earlier." Now there's probably somebody out there wondering, what does a dildo made from a fairy liquid bottle look like? Well, here's one I made earlier. There it is. Take it in. You'll agree, it's pretty realistic. And like all great art attacks, I've covered it in glitter. Now, the way I did the balls was, I coated him in PVA, I got a ball of glitter on the floor, and I just teabagged him. There's a new feature I've added. Some of you can see what's coming. But if you just squeeze it right in its sweet spot. Sorry, it's a bit premature. You might not be able to see, but this is a vintage fairy liquid bottle. I did this bit in Bradford one time, and a woman went, "You can't buy them anymore." And I went, "Yeah, you fucking can. That's why I've got it." And when I had a chat with her after, she thought I'd been hoarding this bottle since the 90s, when I was like 8. Like, imagine that conversation I would have with my mum. "Mum, you know when you're done with that fairy liquid bottle? Can I have it, please?" And my mum would go, what, for a rocket like the adverts? And I go, no, but I might want to do stand-up at 27. And I might just need a dildo made from a fairy liquid bottle. Being from Bradford, she thought that was an acceptable answer. You might see that I brought in a box. The reason is because I used to get the bus to a load of gigs and carry it in a carrier bag. And I tripped one time and the cum shot part hit a woman in the face. So I carry it in a secure box now. The other thing, I get asked, why do you use a fairy liquid bottle and not a cheaper brand? That's easy. Fairy lasts longer. So I'm married, and the best thing about being married is nothing. In fact, it's worse than it was before. No, I'm lying, it's a stag do, obviously. Any lads been on a stag do? Yeah, they're fucking good, aren't they? And on mine, we did a 3-day bender in Prague. We did something amazing, but also terrifying. We stole a stripper's sweets, because that's how I roll. If you were wondering, it's one up from stealing candy from a baby on that sort of ladder. Now, it wasn't long before she was up on the pole, and I realised how pissed off she was. So she came on, all professional. She did a few slut drops. I've noticed I'm getting a lot better at slut drops. And then she just came right to the edge of the stage. Sorry, Paul, I don't know why I'm looking at you, but you are getting the full experience I got that night. She just looked me in the eyes. She just went, I will fuck you up. Now, that's the most confusing hard-on I've ever had. Bit like the one I've just give this guy, right here. You're probably wondering, why has he not got a bra on? It's easy, these bad boys stay up on their own. No, it's obviously the Freddos. I didn't know what the policy about bringing your own food in was. So I thought, stick to what you know, stick to what your mum taught you. So I've stuck them to me. A couple of things I've noticed. I used to be a lot hairier than this. I've done it a few times. And the other thing is, if I'm going to smuggle chocolate in anywhere by attaching it to my body, if I want to eat it later, I need to bring a fucking straw, because they are absolute liquid. People ask, are they just empty wrappers? Short answer is no. They've got real chocolate in, I'm just fat and they melt really quickly. I'll leave you on this because you've been a lovely audience. Like I said, I'm married, I've got 2 kids. One's 4, the other one's new. He's not quite 1 yet, but I don't know what it is in months. I didn't push him out, so how am I going to keep track of that? No, but the 4-year-old's at that age where he's ace, you can have a chat with him. You know, he likes the same things I do, cars, superheroes. I'm pretty sure he's got a superpower though. He has the ability to stop any sexual activity, night or day. Cock blocker, I call him. I've even made him his own little costume, a cape, picture of a cock crossed out. And I have actually made it, because we all know I'm great at making things. I let him run around the house singing his own theme tune. Batman. Because I don't teach him the actual lyrics, because I like my balls attached to my body. But we have found a way to have sex, obviously, because we have the new baby, and it's through the game of hide and seek. So any parents with young children, or any future parents, you can have this. I don't mean while we're hiding. I don't want him to find us and find me balls deep in his mum. The trick is to tell him to go hide, and then just do a slow count. So it just goes like this. Go hide. I've got to wait for him to go hide. 1. 2. 3. Pass me that fairy liquid bottle. 4. Ready or not, here I come. You guys have been absolutely delightful. I've been Nick Crooks. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Nick Crooks, great start to the second half. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time.